Hvilke 3 ting, der falder mig ind, når jeg hører Rusland? Ja. Vodka.
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 Jeg har også til at tænke på vodka. Jeg tænker på vodka.
Russia, the biggest country in the world, but a country which we in the West have many prejudices against. The Russian vodka is famous worldwide. They say that Russians drink 18 liters per person a year. They have the world record in drinking, and vodka constitutes one of the biggest Russian exports. Therefore, have we chosen to investigate the alcohol culture's development throughout the history. That leads us to our main question. What part does alcohol play to the youth and to the elders, respectively?
Vi drikker lige så meget som danskerne gør. Det kan jeg jo give på test. Vi drikker meget, vi samles i barerne, og vi også samles hjemme og har en hyggetrik, og vi drikker øl og stærkere. Der er også mange, der ligesom nu prøver at være sundere på den måde, og ikke drikke og nægte at drikke. Der er flere og flere, og det er godt. Det er en god.
So as she says, young people do drink. But what is the reason behind it?
Og jeg drikker personligt, fordi jeg godt kan lide det. Selvom jeg ved, at jeg har aldrig et problem. Det er mere som dansk kultur. Altså, man drikker for at have sjov, man drikker sig fuld og gør noget dumt, og det er det.
It's a normal thing in Russia, and I think in Europe, in other countries too, so I don't actually know. The first cause is just for fun, because like if you're in a group of friends who are drinking, you start drinking with them, and there is no point in it, but you start doing it because of your friends and your
So the young people drink because it's fun and because they want to. But we did not only want to find out what role the alcohol plays for the young generation, but for the elders too.
Our grandparents were born in the times of the Second World War, and their whole lives were hard, and in the end of their life they just started drinking because they want to forget all this stuff. I think drinking vodka for old people is just the problem of their generation, because not all, but the most part of them were born or lived during the Second World War, and in the end of their lives they just start to remember all these times, and it's really hard for them.
The Russian people went through a nightmare throughout the Second World War. Even though they were one of the victors, their economic wealth and living standards dropped. They lost an extreme amount of resources, which led to people living on the streets. In the Russian army, the conditions were terrible as well, and men starved and froze to death.
I repeat that it was a very big problem after Perestroika, because a lot of people lost their treasures, lost their works, and didn't know what to do. They were in deep depression, and so there was a great problem with alcohol. Fought with the German fascists, with Hitler, and Hitler and his army in very awful conditions. In winter it was very cold, and people couldn't survive without drinking something hot. So vodka was a compulsory addition in the Soviet army during the Second World War.
So is there really a difference between what role the alcohol plays in the young and the elder people's lives, respectively? And does the Russian history have an impact on the alcohol